that day, the years have passed faster than I ever knew. Seasons came and seasons went, and somehow I made it through. There were roads I walked alone, there were dreams I left behind. Some became a part of me, some were lost somewhere in time. I used to wonder where life went, and why some things could never stay. Now I simply watch the evening fall and let the memories have their way. Since that day I've learned to live with things I cannot change. I've learned that hearts can break and heal, and love can change its name. Some became a memory, some stayed deep inside, and all the years that came and went became this life of mine. I remember younger days when forever felt so near. We thought we had a world of time and nothing left to fear. There were people that I loved, some are gone, some moved away. But when I close my eyes at night, their voices haven't changed. I don't regret the roads I took, even the ones that made me cry. Every scar and every smile taught this heart how to survive. Since that day I've learned to live with all that came and went. The words I never got to say, the time I never spent. Some became a memory, some never really left. And looking back, I understand I did the best I could back then. Sit beside her for a while. I wouldn't tell her what will come, I'd only look at her and smile. I'd say, don't hurry through your days, don't fear the falling rain. You'll lose some things you dearly love, but you will love again. And when the years have touched your face, don't turn away from what you see. Every line will hold a story of who you came to be. Since that day, so much has changed, and yet I'm still the same. I still remember those I loved, I still remember every name. But I don't ask for yesterday or wish to turn back time. I'm grateful for the road I've walked and for this life of mine. For every love, for every tear, for everyone who passed my way, I'm still here and quietly grateful for every day since that day. The evening falls, the years move on. Some things fade, some things remain. back now, I simply smile at all the days since that day. We found each other once again after all those years apart. I thought that time had healed the places where we broke each other's hearts. But when I looked into your eyes, I saw the fear I knew so well. We still remember every wound, though neither one of us would tell. I wanted just to hold you close and say that we could start again. But somewhere underneath that hope, I felt the shadow of the pain. What if I hurt you one more time? What if you hurt me too? Sometimes the ones who know our hearts know exactly where they bruise. So I'll love you from a distance, and I'll quietly wish you well. I'll be cheering for your happiness, even if I never tell. My heart still wants to be beside you, more than words could ever say. But maybe loving you means knowing when it's kinder to stay away. I'll carry you inside my heart, even when we're far apart. Maybe that's the gentlest way to love the scars we couldn't save. Every time that we were together, there was something left behind. A little sadness after laughter, a lonely silence every time. We always wanted something better, we always tried to make it right. But somehow even tender moments could turn into another lonely night. You know the places where I'm fragile, I know the wounds you try to hide. And maybe knowing one another makes it harder sometimes. We never meant to cause the hurting, we never wanted love to scar. But two hearts carrying old sorrow can touch a wound without meaning harm. So I love you from a distance, and I'll quietly wish you well. When you find a road that makes you happy, I hope you follow where it leads. My heart will always want to join you, my arms will always want you near. But every time we come together, love somehow ends in tears. So I'll carry you inside my heart, even when we're far apart. Maybe letting go with kindness is the bravest kind of love. We know each other's scars too well, we know the stories underneath. And sometimes one careless word can wake a pain we thought asleep. Let's not touch those wounds again. Let's leave them where they are. Let's see the tears behind our eyes and gently look away. Not because we do not care, not because our love has gone, but because we've learned that sometimes holding on can hurt too long. If loving you means letting you find your own way through this life, then I'll stand somewhere behind you and pray your days are kind. I'll love you from a distance, but my heart will walk with you through every road you choose to follow. I'll be wishing good for you. Maybe we were never meant to walk forever side by side, but that doesn't mean the love we shared was ever wrong or wasted time. So let's pretend we don't see the scars. We already know they're there. No need to touch the tender places, no need to open them again. You live your life, I'll live mine, and somewhere underneath the sky I'll still be quietly loving you and hoping you'll be alright. If someday you think of me, please don't remember only pain. Remember that I loved you even when I walked away. And if our paths should cross again, we don't have to ask for more. Just smile at me, I'll smile at you, and we'll know some love doesn't need to stay to remain inside the heart. There were days I lost my way, and nights I couldn't see the dawn. Times I thought I had to carry every burden on my own. But somewhere in those quiet moments, when I had no words to say, you were standing there beside me, and you never turned away. I may not have said it often, I may not have let it show, but there's something in my heart I think you ought to know. Because you were there when I needed someone near. You gave me strength to carry on when my road was filled with fear. Because you were there, I found reasons to believe, and everything that's good in me has something that you gave to me. I don't know if words can ever say how grateful I am today, but my life became a better life because you were there. Do you remember younger days when we thought we'd never change? We laughed about tomorrow while the years just slipped away. Now there are lines upon our faces and silver hiding in our hair. But when I look into your eyes, I still see the person there. We've had sunshine, we've had rain, we've had reason Still through every changing season, you were the one I came to know. Because you were there, through the laughter and the tears. You held my hand through every change and walked beside me through the years. Because you were there, I was never truly alone. You gave my restless heart a place that somehow always felt like home. I don't know if words can ever say what my heart has known for years, so let me finally say it now. I'm grateful you were here. If tomorrow took away all the things that time can change, there is one thing I would carry that the years could never take. Every kindness you have given, every time you understood, every ordinary moment that I never thanked you for. If I had another lifetime and could choose my road again, I'd still hope somewhere along it I would find you there. Because you were there, I became who I am today. You gave me more than I could ever find the words to repay. Because you were there, every memory feels like home. And even when the years have passed, I'll never walk alone. For every smile, for every tear, for every ordinary year, thank you for the love you gave. Thank you for the way you cared. And if my life has meant something, if I found my way somewhere, a part of every good thing in me is because you were there. So if I haven't told you lately, let me tell you while I can. Thank you for the years. Thank you for your heart. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being there. What I wanted to ask you that day, I still remember that day, the way you looked into my eyes. You tried to smile and turned away without a reason, no goodbye. I watched you slowly disappear and couldn't find a word to say. There was one question in my heart that never really went away. Did you ever want to turn around? Did you ever call my name when you walked away without me? Did your heart hurt just the same? There's something I wanted to ask you that day. Did you really stop loving did you hide all the tears in your eyes so I would finally set you free? Tell me, was it easy to leave? Did you miss me somewhere along the way? I've carried these questions for all these years, since the day you walked away. Sometimes I see you in my dreams, standing where we used to meet. The autumn wind is in your hair, and fallen leaves are at your feet. I reach for you, you disappear before I ever touch your hand. And I wake up with that same old ache. I still don't understand. Did you keep a photograph? Did you ever read my letters twice? Was there ever one lonely night when you wished I were by your side? There's something I wanted to ask you that day. Did you really stop loving me? Or were you breaking deep inside while pretending you were free? Tell me, did you ever look back? Did my memory ever make you stay? I've carried this love inside my heart since the day you walked away. If I could meet you one more time, I wouldn't ask you to return. I wouldn't blame you for the years or all the nights my heart still burned. I'd only ask you one small thing, and look into your eyes. When you said goodbye that day, was there still love inside? Was I the only one who cried? Was I the only one who couldn't let go? Or somewhere underneath your silence, did you love me more than I'll ever know? There's something I still want to ask you today. After all these years have gone, if you could live that moment once again, would you still choose to move on? Would you reach for my hand this time? Would you ask me to stay? Maybe I don't need the answer anymore, but my heart still asks anyway. Did you love me? Do you remember? Do you ever miss those days? That's what I wanted to ask you that day. The years have passed, the seasons changed, but one question still remains. If I could see you one more day, there's something I still wanna ask you. cold and endless, and the road is hard to see. You don't have to face the darkness, you can leave your fears with me. When your tired heart is trembling from the battles you have known, come a little closer, darling, you don't have to stand alone. Every road that brought me here, every tear I've left behind, led me to this moment with your hand in mine. When love is stronger than time, nothing can take you from my heart. Through every season, every mile, I'll be wherever you are. When all the stars lose their light, I'll still be holding on to you. Whatever tomorrow may bring, my heart will carry us through. We've seen the years move like a river, we've watched the colors come and go, but something deep inside this feeling only time has made us know. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need forever said. Just stay beside me in this moment and let your heart speak instead. If the world should turn against us, if the rain begins to fall, I'll remember how you love me, and I won't be afraid at all. When love is stronger than time, nothing can tear these hearts apart. Through every silence, every storm, you'll still be here in my heart. When all the stars lose their light, I'll still believe in me and you. Whatever tomorrow may bring, our love will carry us through. Every broken road, I'd walk through every rain, just to feel your arms around me and hear you call my name. Because loving you has taught me what my heart was searching for. And after all these years, I only love you more. Tomorrow may bring, our love will carry us through. And love is stronger than time, I know where I belong, here beside you, here forever, where my heart has been all alone. Let the years keep passing by, let the seasons come and go, as long as I can hold you near, there's one thing I will know. longer than time. Another evening fades away, another shadow fills this room. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but every silence speaks of you. I thought the time would make it easy, I thought these feelings wouldn't stay, but every little thing reminds me of a love that slipped away. The more I try to forget you, the more I see your face, and every road I walk without you leads me back to yesterday. The longing only grows with every passing day. I thought my heart would let you go, but it won't fade away. The more the seasons change, the more I miss you so. I keep waiting for this heart to heal, but the longing only grows. Your favorite song came on tonight, I couldn't make myself turn it down. For just a moment you were here, like you had never left this town. I still remember how you smiled, the warmth I felt when you were near. Funny how the smallest memories can bring you back so clear. Maybe love doesn't disappear just because two hearts must part. Maybe all the words we never said keep living in the heart. The longing only grows with every passing day. I thought the years would wash you out and carry you away, but when the night comes down and I'm here all alone, I hear your voice inside my heart, and the longing only grows. If I could have one night again, just one more night with you, I wouldn't waste a single breath on asking why we're through. I'd hold your hand a little longer, I'd look into your eyes and tell you all the things I learned too late to realize. But some loves never leave us, they only change their name. From love into a memory, from memory into pain. And every time I miss you, I know one thing is true. All the longing in my heart still leads me back to you. The longing only grows, no matter where I go. I've tried so hard to let you fade, but my heart still tells me no. Through every autumn rain, through every winter snow, there's an empty place you left in me, and the longing only time I think of you, I remember what love was for. Another evening fades away, your memory stays with me. I close my eyes and there you are, just like you used to be. Time moves on, but my heart knows the longing only grows. Love is never easy, is it? Even when two hearts are true. I thought love would make things simple when I gave my heart to you. Some nights I still hear your laughter, some nights I still call your name. Funny how a heart remembers what the mind tries to erase. We were close enough to touch forever, but somehow let it slip away. Now all the words I couldn't tell you come back to me today. Love is never easy. Why does it hurt this way? Why do the ones we love the deepest sometimes have to walk away? Love is never easy. Still I choose you once again. For every tear and every goodbye, I'd still love you like I did back then. Maybe we were too impatient, maybe time was never kind, maybe love was always with us, but we simply missed the signs. I remember quiet evenings, your hand resting next to mine. We believed we had forever, never thinking love had time. If I could hold that moment longer, I'd never let it disappear. I'd say the words I kept inside me while you were standing near. Love is never easy. Why does it hurt this way? Why do the ones we love the deepest sometimes have to walk away? Love is never easy. Still I choose you once again. For every tear and every goodbye, I'd still love you like I did back then. If you were standing here tonight, I wouldn't ask where you have been. I wouldn't ask who's in your heart or how your life has been. I'd only say I'm grateful for the love you gave to me, because even broken memories can still be beautiful. And maybe that's what love becomes when we have learned to let it go. a little pain, a little warmth, a heart that still remembers. So love is never easy, but I finally understand. Sometimes loving someone deeply means learning to release their hand. Love is never easy, still I wouldn't change a thing. You gave my ordinary days a reason for my heart to sing. If somewhere you remember me, I hope you smile and understand. Love was never easy, but loving you was worth it in the end. Love is never easy, no, love is never easy. But if I live those days again, I'd still reach out and take your hand. Love is never easy, is it? Even when two hearts are true. I thought love would make things simple when I gave my heart to you. Some nights I still hear your laughter, some nights I still call your name. Funny how a heart remembers what the mind tries to erase. We were close enough to touch forever, but somehow let it slip away. Now all the words I couldn't tell you come back to me today. Love is never easy. Why does it hurt this way? Why do the ones we love the deepest sometimes have to walk away? Love is never easy, still I choose you once again. For every tear and every goodbye, I'd still love you like I did back then. Maybe we were too impatient, maybe time was never kind, maybe love was always with us, but we simply missed the signs. I remember quiet evenings, your hand resting next to mine. We believed we had forever, never thinking love had time. If I could hold that moment longer, I'd never let it disappear. I'd say the words I kept inside me while you were standing near. Love is never easy. Why does it hurt this way? Why do the ones we love the deepest sometimes have to walk away? Love is never easy, still I choose you once again. For every tear and every goodbye, I'd still love you like I did back then. If you were standing here tonight, I wouldn't ask where you have been. I wouldn't ask who's in your heart or how your life has been. I'd only say I'm grateful for the love you gave to me, 'cause even broken memories still be beautiful. And maybe that's what love becomes when we have learned to let it go. A little pain, a little warmth, a heart that still remembers so. Love is never easy, but I finally understand. Sometimes loving someone deeply means learning to release their hand. Love is never easy, still I wouldn't change a thing. You gave my ordinary days a reason for my heart to sing. If somewhere you remember me, I hope you smile and understand. Love was never easy, but loving you was worth it in the end. Love is never easy. No, love is never easy. But if I live those days again, I'd still reach out and take your hand. Don't look back at the pain tonight. You've carried it for far too long. I know the scars still call your name when the room is dark and you're alone. You gave your heart, you gave your all, and watched your sweetest dreams go by. But every tear that touched your face has never taken away your light. You don't have to hide your heart, you don't have to fight alone. Let yesterday fall behind you, there's another road to go. Don't look back at the pain, don't let it call you again. You've cried enough for yesterday, let the wind carry it away. Open your heart to the light, there's still a beautiful life. After the rain, after the tears, love can find you again. So don't look back, don't look back at the pain. There were nights you lost your way, there were words that cut too deep, promises that disappeared, and memories that wouldn't sleep. But look at you, you're standing here, a little wiser than before. The heart that once was broken down can learn to open one more door. Let the violin cry for you, let it say what words cannot, then let the guitar carry you away from everything you've lost. Don't look back at the pain, don't let it call you again. You've cried enough for yesterday, let the wind carry it away. Open your heart to the light, there's still a beautiful life. After the rain, after the tears, love can find you again. So don't look back, don't look back at the pain. you'll finally understand. You didn't lose yourself back then, you simply learned to stand. So breathe again, believe again, let somebody hold your hand. Your story isn't over, this is where it starts again. Don't look back at the pain, you don't belong there again. Let every lonely yesterday slowly, slowly fade away. Open your heart to the light, you've still got love in your life. After the rain, after the tears, the sun will find you again. Don't look back, just take my hand, there's so much more ahead. Don't look back, don't look back at the pain. Let it go, let it fade, you have given enough to yesterday. Close your eyes, breathe again, and don't look back at the pain. When autumn comes, I think of you, the way I always seem to do. A colder wind, an empty street, and suddenly you're here with me. The leaves are falling one by one, like little pieces of the sun. And in the silence of the day, I hear the words we used to say. The time would let you go, but every autumn tells me no. Some memories never disappear, they only learn to wait right here. When autumn comes, I think of you, of all the little things we do, the way you smiled, the way you knew, the things I never had to say. And when the evening turns to gold, I miss the hands I used to hold. I close my eyes and there you are, still living softly in my heart. Do you remember rainy nights, coffee cups and city lights? We had no plans, we had no fear, we only knew that we were here. Sometimes I smile at who we were, sometimes it still can hurt, but I would live those days again, even knowing how they end. Because the love we had was real, and time can't change the way I feel. Somewhere beneath these autumn skies, a part of you is still alive. When autumn comes, I think of you, and everything we once went through. The laughter and the tears we knew still come and find me now and then. And when the evening turns to gold, I feel that old familiar cold. But even when you're far away, your memory keeps me today. If I could see you one more time, I wouldn't ask you to be mine. I wouldn't ask you why you left or count the years that we have lost. I'd only look into your eyes and thank you for those precious times, for every ordinary day that somehow never went away. And if you asked me, are you fine? I'd smile and say, most of the time. But when the autumn wind blows through, some part of me still longs for you. When autumn comes, I think of you. I guess I always will. Not with the pain I used to know, but with a love that's quiet now. The leaves may fall, the seasons change, and life may carry us away, but somewhere in my heart you'll stay, like autumn sunlight on my face. When autumn comes, I think of you, and for a moment you're here again. Another autumn, another year, another wind that brings you near. I close my eyes and let it through. When autumn comes, I think of you. You've been walking for so long, through the nights without a light, holding on when no one knew how many tears you kept inside. You smiled when your heart was tired, you stayed strong for everyone. And even when the road was lonely, you kept moving toward the sun. So close your eyes and breathe tonight. You don't have to carry it all. Let the silence hold you gently. You don't have to be so strong. You've come so far, you've done enough. Through every storm, through every broken heart, you're still here, you're still standing. You've come so far, so rest your heart. Let all the weight you've carried drift away. You don't have to run anymore. Take your time, take your time. You've done enough for today. Sometimes memories come like rain, of younger days and distant dreams, of faces that you used to know, and places lost somewhere in time. Some are gone but not forgotten, some still live inside your heart. And every love you ever carried is still a part of who you are. Don't be afraid okay to miss those days. Don't hide the tears that come and go. Every road that brought you here is a story only you can know. You've come so far, you've done enough. Through every storm, through every broken heart, you're still here, you're still standing. You've come so far, so rest your heart. Let all the weight you've carried drift away. You don't have to run anymore. Take your time, take your time. You've done enough for today. If I could take you back in time to meet the person you once were, I'd tell you not to hurry. I'd tell you you are enough. You didn't have to be so perfect. You didn't have to hide your pain. Every time you fell and rose again, you became who you are today. So thank you for the love you gave. Thank you for the tears you cried. Thank you for the years you gave to keep the ones you loved beside you. And thank you for staying when staying wasn't easy. Thank you for believing there was another day. You've come so far, my dear, you've come so far. And all those years behind you still shine inside your heart. For everyone you've loved, for everyone you've missed, for every quiet moment you thought the world had never seen. I see you now, I see your heart, and you have done enough. You've come so far, you've come so far. You've done enough, you've done enough. Through every storm and every lonely night, you found your way back to the light. You've come so far, now rest your heart. There's nothing left that you must prove tonight. Just let yourself be loved. Take your time, take your time. There's still a road ahead. Take your time, take your time, and let your heart lead the way. You've loved enough, you've given enough, you've carried enough for one life. Now breathe again and smile again. The morning is still waiting for you. You've come so far, you've come so far. Let the old days rest, let the memories stay somewhere in your heart. The ones you met